So you were asked to find the size of the angle x, giving your answer to 1 decimal place. The first thing you needed to do, the first thing you got to do in a question like this, any trigonometry question, is to label the sides. Opposite the right angle is the hypotenuse. Opposite the angle of interest, in this case x, is the opposite side. Opposite is relative to the angle of interest, yeah? And then the other side is called the adjacent side, so we'll label that A. Once you have your sides labeled up, then you got to start thinking about what trig ratio can be used. Your options, and just go through a quick recap of that. Sine is opposite over adjacent, so sine of the angle. Cos of the angle, cos s, is adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent divided by hypotenuse. We've written it down there. And then tan x, tan of the angle, is the opposite side divided by the adjacent side. Opposite over adjacent. SOHCAHTOA. You get a question, you label your sides, you write down SOHCAHTOA. That's what you need to do. And then you think about, well, what information you have, which ratio you can use. In this case, you had no information about a hypotenuse, making it disappear. Yeah, there's no information about that. The information you have is about the opposite side and the adjacent side. So which ratio can you use? Sine, no, because that's opposite hypotenuse. Cos, no, that's adjacent hypotenuse. Ta-da! Tan is opposite over adjacent, so tan is the angle that you can use. All right, you set it up. Tan x is opposite divided by adjacent, and then you do your substitution. That means that tan of the angle x is 2.1 divided by 4.3. To find the angle, you need to do the inverse of the trigonometric function. Got it right, I think. So x is actually going to be equal to tan inverse, and we put 10 to the power minus 1. That's the shift 10 is what you'll press on your calculator to get the tan inverse, 10 minus to the power minus 1. We say tan inverse, that's the official language. So we want x, it's tan inverse 2.1 divided by 4.3. You pop that into your calculator. Tan inverse, so shift tan key, then you got the fraction button to get the 2.1 over 4.3. Press equal, and 26.029 continuing. That's what the 3 dots indicate. That's what you're going to get. You want the question requested the answer to 1 decimal place, so you're going to put 10, you're going to put that x is equal to 26.0 degrees. You got to put the 0.0 because you want the answer to 1 decimal place. Study what I've done there. If you need to replay it, replay the video. This is how you approach finding a missing angle using trigonometry. If it was cos, you would have done cos inverse. If it was sine, you would have done sine inverse. Okay. You label up the sides to get and then use SOHCAHTOA to decide which ratio you're going to use. And then this is what I've presented here as the algebra you would set up to get a solution. Okay, study it. Make sure if you get one of these, you master it, you nail it. Okay.